All right, hello. So the objective of this video is to teach you how to download Android Studio in a portable installation and actually get this thing up and running without having to install anything. So the entire process is going to take about 50 minutes over here. The first thing we're going to need to do is going to download Android Studio, but instead of just downloading right away, go to the download options and it's going to take you to this downloads page. We don't even want these latest releases. We're going to go to the download archives that you can see right here. And that's going to take us to the list of all available Android Studio downloads. There are terms and conditions that you have to agree to download. Talks about using the SDK. You can read through these. There's nothing really that crazy inside of here. But if you agree to the terms, it'll bring you to a list of all possible Android Studios. And I think for 0.0 is the version that we all should be using here. Just for uniform Android Studio version, we're going to go with Android Studio 4.0 for Windows, 64-bit, and download the zip file. And I will provide a direct link to this file as well. So it's about an 800 megabyte file, and I'm fast forwarding. So if you look at the timestamp in the lower right corner over here, this is going to go from 8:51 to 9. It took me about 20 minutes to download this thing, so I would expect that it's going to take a solid chunk of time to actually download. There I jumped the clock ahead to 9:11, so I expect to spend a little bit of time, but we're going to get this, and it's going to download a zip file. Once you have the zip file, you need to move the zip file into a place that you can actually write to. So I like to keep a directory named work inside of my users directory over here, and then I have a portable programs folder. And so I'm just going to move the program into that portable folder, and then I'm going to have the zip file, and you need to extract the zip file. This is something a lot of people forget to do. You actually need to extract this zip file. So if you choose extract all, you can just extract it right in place. That is the next step. And this extraction, because there are 4,000 items inside of there, this is going to take some time as well. Expect this to take 3 to 5 minutes over here. I'm fast forwarding the playback of this, so you can see that started around 9:11. This is now 9:15, I think, when it finishes. So that takes a few minutes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Android Studio, the folder, the folder that I created, and I'm just going to move this folder, this extracted folder, into all of my other programs over here. And then eventually I'll delete the zip file and that other root folder that was created with this. So inside of here, there's a bin inside of Android Studio folder. There's a bin folder, and there's a program called Studio64.exe. And this is the actual Android Studio program. So we're not going to import settings. We're just going to double click on this, and it's going to start up Android Studio. So the program runs. This is what it is to be a portable program. I'm not going to send any usage statistics to Google. There's no installation necessary, right? This program just runs. So we get a little welcome screen. What type of setup we're going to use? I prefer to use the Darkula setting. I think it's a little bit easier on the eyes. But there actually are some downloads that are associated with this. So what it's doing right now is downloading the SDK. I've fast forwarded this as well. Expect to spend just a lot of time doing this. The SDK download is going to be the only aspect of this that's maybe a little bit confusing. Again, expect to spend, I have a DSL connection, but this took me about 20 minutes to do all these downloads, and you can't program any Android programs until these are finished. The last thing it's going to try to download is something called Haxm, H-A-X-M, Haxm. And it comes after this Android 11 framework kind of thing over here. You can't see it because it's going to give you it gave me an administrator prompt over here and said, type in your password. I just click cancel. Okay, you do not need to type in your password at this point. You do not need to be an administrator. Just cancel out of that. You're not canceling the entire installation. What you are canceling is the Haxm installation. It's Intel Hardware Accelerator Manager. This allows you to install virtual devices on the machine. We do not even need to do that. We can run emulators without installing Haxm. So it's okay to cancel out of that, and your installation will still work. So now, great, we're going to start Android Studio. I'm going to start with an empty activity. I should have chosen the language of Java over here, but I chose Kotlin because I wasn't paying attention. This is going to load up a default project at this point, and this is the last thing that you need to sort of invest time in to get Android Studio up and running. So, if we look at this, about 40 minutes have passed at this point. So what it's doing, what Android Studio is doing, is it's building a program from a default template. But in order for this template to be actual work, it's got to install a program called Gradle. So again, I'm accelerating the playback of this as well. If you look in the lower corner over there, you're going to see that Gradle download is happening and time should start zipping by over here. Gradle does a lot of the automation tasks that help build programs in the background and coordinate things like R. So we do need Gradle. Oh, nope, don't want to exit. I accidentally tried to exit a little bit quickly. Oh wait, no, I did. So never mind. I accelerated that. Once that's done, it's okay to close Android Studio. I think what I'm doing here is I'm demonstrating that once Gradle has fully loaded, and don't be confused, that actually does take about 10 minutes for Gradle to get downloaded. The normal amount of time it will take your program to start up and updating indexes and resources is probably about like 12 seconds or something like that. So you can see there's nothing running in the lower corner over there. So Android Studio is possible to get running without installation. You just have to give it a shot.